stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. This one will be fair caught. It's a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a 2nd chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Cole. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and go get a touchdown.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Rourke. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Field goal, no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's awesome. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Gives it to the back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. Ball handed off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The tight end has got it, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, these guys usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
brought in at the 30. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Snags with the throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's third down after that run. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but forced down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Checks this down to the running back. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. He's on the run. Launches deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's running. Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Southern California. A fumble return for 6. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team able to bring him down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Keeping it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Well, he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the default.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Right down the middle. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So first and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's awesome. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick throw. The catch is made. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to lead the sticks.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this 1st down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart Later on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. And the Trojans will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And the back gets the football. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Heading left after the handoff. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain. He'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
But never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Ruled incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus are going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Trojans just hoping to run this clock out here in the final minute. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the Trojans churn out another 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoffs